If I may trust the flattering truth asleep, my dream some joyful news at hand. My bosom's Lord sits lightly in his throne, and all this day an unaccustomed spirit lifts me above the ground with cheerful thoughts. I dreamt my lady came and found me dead. Strange dream that gives a dead man leave to think, and breathed such life with kisses in my lips that I revived and was an emperor. Ah me, how sweet is love itself possessed, when but love's shadows are so rich in joy. News from Verona! How now, Balthazar? Dost thou now bring me letters from the friar? How doth my lady? Is my father well? How doth my Juliet? That I ask again, for nothing can be ill if she be well.
Nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in Capra's monument, and her immortal part with angels lives. I saw her lay low in a kindred's vault, and presently took post to tell it to you. Oh, pardon me for bringing these ill news, since you did leave it from my office, sir.
Is it e'en so? Then I defy you, stars. Thou knowest my lodging. Get me ink and paper, and hire post horses. I will hence tonight.
I do beseech you, sir. Have patience. Your looks are pale and wild, and do import some misadventure.
Tush, thou art deceived. Leave me, and do the thing I bid thee do. Hast thou no letters to me from the friar?
No, my good lord.
No matter, get thee gone, and hire those horses. I'll be with thee straight. Oh, Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight. Let's see for means. Oh, mischief, thou art swift to enter in the thoughts of desperate men. I remember the apothecary, and hereabouts dwells, which late I noted in tattered weeds, with overwhelming brows, culling of the simples, meager were his looks, sharp misery had worn him to the bones, and in his needy shop a tortoise hung, an alligator stuffed, and other skins of ill-shaped fishes, and about his shelves a beggarly account of empty pack-thread, and old cakes of roses were thinly scattered, to make up a show. Noting this penury, to myself I said, and if a man did need a poison, now, whose sale is present death in Mantua, here lives a caitiff wretch who'd sell it to him. This same thought did but forerun my need, and this same needy man must sell it me. As I remember, this should be the house. Being holiday, the beggar's shop is shut. What ho, apothecary? Who calls so loud? Come hither, man. I see thou art poor. Hold, there is 40 ducats. Let me have a dram of poison, such soon-spreading gear as will disperse itself through all the veins that the life-weary taker may fall dead, and that the trunk may be discharged of breath as violently as hasty powder fired doth hurry from the fatal cannon's blast.
Such myrtle drugs I have, but Mantua laws is death to any heat that utters them.
Art thou so bare and full of and fierce to death? Famine is in thy cheeks. Need and oppression starveth in thy eyes. Contempt and beggary hangs upon thy back. The world is not thy friend, nor the world's law. The world affords no law to make thee rich. Then be not poor, but break it, and take this.
My poverty, but not my will consents.
I pay thy poverty, and not thy will.
Put this in any drink that you will, and drink it off, and if you have the strength of 20 men, it will dispatch you straight.
There is thy gold. Worse poisons men's souls, doing more murder in this loathsome world than these poor compounds that thou make. I sell thee poison, thou hast sold me not. Farewell, buy food, and get thyself in flesh. Come cordial, and not poison. Go with me to Juliet's grave, for there I must use thee.